Hello everyone, welcome back and you're in the kitchen with Lynn. Good cooks never lack friends. Today I'm going to be showing you how to prepare a baked duck. Guys, first of all, a duck can be baked like a chicken. The only thing is that the meat of the duck is a bit tougher. So I got this duck directly from the farm and it still have some very tiny feathers left on. So here I'm going to roast this duck. Seems to be strange, right? I did place a piece of foil just around the burner of the stove so that when the fat from the duck drops from the heat, it will go directly onto the foil. So I'm going to roast the duck just so that I can get the feathers off. And it also gives the duck a very nice flavor when you cook it. Here I'm just taking my time and just moving the duck slowly side by side just so that the heat would catch it. And all those little feathers will soon be gone. Now on this one side, the duck has changed the color and the feathers from this side has been burnt out. So I'm going to take my time just doing it slowly until I get all those feathers out. So look at this duck. Nice golden color. Just make sure that you get all the pieces. Now into a bowl with some water, I'm adding some salt and some pepper sauce. I also have the necks and the gizzard and whatever in there, but I'm not really going to use that. I'm just going to set that aside for doing some stock. Soak this duck into this water for 1 hour, and you do not have to use the pepper sauce if you don't want to. This means that when you use the pepper sauce with the vinegar and the salt and water, it also pre-seasons the duck. Here I have some smoked paprika, some Old Bay seasoning, salt, some crushed cubes, and some black pepper. I also have some ginger and garlic, and here I'm using some olive oil just so that I would massage this duck well. And this means that when I put the dry seasoning onto the duck, it's gonna hold on. Just give the duck a good massage. Now I'm gonna mix the dry seasoning. And you wanna also season the cavity of the duck, so you want to flavor in and out of this duck. This is how the seasonings stay right onto the meat whenever you pour that oil. Yeah. Make sure you get all the corners of the duck so that it would be well seasoned. Turn it over on the other side and give it a good massage with this seasoning. I'm adding some onion, garlic in the cavity, also some celery stalks, some lemon, some thyme, and I also have a red hot pepper. Guys, this is optional. I'm just putting it in there for flavor. I also add some carrots and some sweet potatoes. You want to stuff this duck so that it would not be sloppy when you finish baking it. It would be plump and nice. So I do not have the string to tie the duck, so here I'm substituting with some toothpicks, and this is going to help to hold the duck in place. While I'm doing this, I have the oven set to 350 degrees. Okay, so now that this is finished, I did not realize that my battery died, guys. But at this time, I did add some flour at the bottom of the bag. I basted the duck with a lot of butter. I also sprinkled a little flour on top of the duck. Sorry about that. Here I'm adding some corn. And now I'm going to tie the bag. Give the bag a few little slits so that the air can come out while baking. And pop it into the oven for 1.5 hours. After 1.5 hours, guys, I'm going to remove the duck from that bag over to another pan and just pour that juice right over the duck. The juice is going to help to moisturize the duck, guys, make it soft and nice. And once I'm done with this, here I'm going to be just basting the duck with some more butter, and this is going to give it a nice glazed finish. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to place it into the oven to bake for 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, this is what the duck looks like. I do not have a baster, and that's okay. So here I'm using a spoon just so that I can take the liquid produced from the duck, just pour it over to the duck, and there you have it. So once I'm finished doing this, I'm going to set this aside and let it cool. In the meantime, I have a platter and I'm going to be making a lettuce and tomato bed. This is to place the duck onto that platter, and yes, ready to be served. So here I have the platter, and I'm going to be removing the duck from the pan right over to this platter. This is what it looks like. I'm going to now remove the toothpicks. And this is what the duck looks like, guys. I did garnish it with some lemon. I forgot to put the corn on it, but you know what? I was so excited and I started to eat, guys. I did sample this duck, but that's all right because I'm gonna come right in and I'm gonna make sure I put the corn, and dinner is served. Guys, if you like this video, kindly please give it a thumbs up. Please try it and leave a comment below. Also subscribe. Kindly also check my Instagram and check the description box below also. Thank you for coming in the kitchen with Lynn. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.